things to do in Rhode Island. Rhode Island, the last of the original 13 colonies to become a state, remained a well-kept secret of the Northeast for decades. Now, with its far-reaching history, America's longest-running library resides here, as does the country's oldest bar. And jaw-dropping sea vistas, its ports are once again beckoning travelers. One of the highlights of a trip to Rhode Island? You're never more than 30 minutes from the coast, with fantastic seafood spots ranging from quaint harbor-front taverns to a dynamic, internationally inspired kitchen tucked in a quiet town of 11,000. This is road tripper's paradise, with gems dotted all along the state's 400 miles of coastline. From the summer homes in Newport to the sparkling waters of the coast, Rhode Island travel has much to offer. When European settlers first crept into Narragansett Bay, the main focus was to secure a steady supply of port towns. By the late 1700s, Newport had become the fifth busiest seaport in colonial America. In many ways, the allure never expired. Travelers today are equally romanced by Providence's bustling, arts-led downtown, especially when browsing the galleries of the Museum of Art at the Rhode Island School of Design. And Cliff Walk and Ocean Drive proved so spectacular that in 1930, America's Cup, the world's most exclusive sailing race, decided to make Newport its official home. Whether you're sailing past Point Judith Lighthouse on the Block Island Ferry or exploring immense seaside mansions along Bellevue Avenue, every moment spent in Rhode Island is sure to impress. Cliff Walk. In most cities, casually hiking through a millionaire's backyard will probably land you in the local precinct. But along Newport's iconic 3.5-mile public walkway, which loops discreetly behind 64 private properties, including jaw-droppers like Marble House and Rosecliff, a delicate symbiosis is achieved. Declared a National Recreation Trail in 1975, the narrow, and at times, precarious, path allows day hikers to enjoy the prized seascape. Remain respectful. Climbing, biking, skating, and open fires are all forbidden. Luckily, dogs are allowed, as long as they remain on a leash. Federal Hill. At Wells Avenue, the main artery of the beloved Italian neighborhood of Federal Hill, harks back to the 1950s, when newly arrived Italian immigrants were putting down roots in the area. Today, conversations in the native tongue can be heard on every street corner and outdoor cafe, not to mention the always lively fountain inside De Pasquale Square, where residents like to gather on summer nights and listen to live jazz. Food is the top attraction here, ranging from expertly filled cannoli at Salo Brothers Bakery to more than 150 varieties of fresh pasta at Venda Ravioli. Redwood Library and Athenaeum. For such a small state, Rhode Island sure knows how to pack in the history. This is America's oldest lending library, named after its founder, Abraham Redwood, and designed in 1747 by Peter Harrison. Harrison, the first classically trained architect in the New, is also responsible for the country's oldest synagogue, also located in Newport, a few blocks away. Today, the 160,000-volume collection, which focuses on 18th-century decorative arts, early U.S. political history, and Rhode Island geography, is open to visitors. There's a $10 admission fee, students, and subscribing library members.